much more than a squash player. I'm playing squash. Obviously, I chose to be my profession for now. The Terminator! I hated squash. I hated college. I hated everything. People say it's intense, but I don't see it very intense. Your personality on court doesn't reflect your personality off court at all. I didn't know if I was good enough, and if I was gonna do it, I want to be world #1. Hi guys, this is Nouran Gohar here. Come spend the day with me here at Palm Hills. I enjoy mornings. I enjoy peaceful mornings. Especially the first hour or so in my day, I like it to be very calm, but then I need to get a session in. So we're here at the Palm Hills squash courts, but the traditional ones. It's too hot out there. I'm just gonna hang with my brother. But this is my me time now. People say it's intense, but I don't see it very intense. Like post drive, drop drive, some 2 shots, a bit of drives on both sides, a bit of backcourt game, at the kill, at the volley drops. Khalas. I'm much more than a squash player. I'm playing squash. Obviously, I chose to be my profession for now, but I graduated from college. I had a degree. I could have worked in engineering and have another life, but I chose to be there. I think people don't understand that your personality on court doesn't reflect your personality off court at all. And because that's the only side they saw, you know, like they only see the on-court things. The referees as well, they have a very hard job, to be honest. Like, they are human beings at the end of the day, but you cannot criticize the person. That's what I don't like. I watch every single match back, except the semi-final of the World Championship. You don't want to watch yourself losing, obviously, but then if you don't do it, you're gonna lose again. That's how I think about it. Because I also studied engineering, which was a lot of time-consuming, and I had to be on campus. And people always made fun of me, and they're like, "What are you doing with your life? Like you're so good at squash." Actually, before that, I took a gap year in order for me to play professionally. And then after 6 months, I went to my parents. I like it, but I don't want to only be playing squash. So I want to go to college now. Literally everyone, even my mom was like, she wasn't, obviously she was happy that I'm studying a good degree, but no one was pro the idea. The only one who was okay with it was my dad, because he's an engineer, so he was like, okay, I didn't know if I was good enough to get there, and if I was gonna do it, I want to be world #1. So I beat my idol, Nicole David. I'm 17 years old, came back and jumped from world #19 to 7 in 2 months. And then I told my parents, okay, I think I can be decent. We were talking about September, October 2015. And then in November, I went to my parents. I'm like, you know what, I'm bored. I want to go to college now. And then my coach at that time, I told him, I'm gonna go into engineering. And then he's like, if you do that, I'm not gonna hit a single ball with you. He was so angry at me. He's like, what are you doing with your life? My school was very tough as well. I could manage the time well, and then I hit reality. And then my ranking dropped from 2 to 8. I reached a point where I hated squash. I hated college. I hated everything. I did suffer a bit for a year or two, to the point where I thought about quitting actually squash. I didn't want to keep on playing. I started losing in round 16s of tournaments that I'm seeded #5 in and stuff like that. And my parents at that time tricked me actually a bit. And they told me, you know what, you like squash as a sport. You do it for your health. You do it just to be healthy, be someone that does sports. Don't think about tournaments, don't think about results. Some days in college, I would have classes from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then I should do my assignments after that. I should do projects, and then I should train. I would feel more pressure and stress. I'm like, I'm not doing enough. And at that time, I was like, if I'm not doing enough, I'm not confident. And then, so I was in this whole loop. And they were like, listen, do only one session, whatever you pick it. And then I started doing this. started playing well again, started enjoying my time again. Played actually better than what I was when I was doing 3 sessions a day or whatever. And then go back to classes with my squash bag running, and professors knew, like, okay, she's the squash player, we knew that. Before I travel, usually, because I don't want to take a lot of stuff, so I know that if I get to the final, I need to play, for example, the maximum of matches I need to play is 5. Yeah. So I would take 5 skirts and 5 t-shirts or whatever. And then sometimes I would change my mind in the middle. I was like, oh, I wanted this skirt that I left, so then I take other options. And then now I don't really think about it. Okay, it's like these 10 t-shirts, these 10 skirts, and then I'll decide when I'm there. I'm gonna pray, read a bit of Quran, and change. The idea behind it is that you cannot just be not clean and just go pray, you know? So that's the thing. You take 2-3 minutes, it doesn't take more than 5 minutes. But yet you connect with God throughout the day. Since me and my husband, we share like the same religion and same thoughts and everything, so we do it together if we're at home with my parents. It's a good way to just forget about the stressful things that are happening in your life and just like cool down a bit and take it slower. I love to read Quran before I play, but I also, because today is Friday, so we should read Al-Kahf. The Quran, it has like 30 chapters, right? Like I try to read a juz every day, and I try to read the hizb in the Fajr, so half of the chapter in the Fajr, and then the other half during the day, even if no matches or tournaments are there, but obviously I try to read the other hizb before the match, yes. And it only took, what, 15, 20 minutes, but it makes a big difference. Yeah. So, let's see, Guna, podcast, like the important things on that day, like the flights. And I have like 10 of these at home. That's like how my and Ziad's schedule look like.
Oh my God.
As you can see, we're very free people. Coffee and talking to Haitham. And usually if I'm not in Egypt, I talk to my mom and Ziad. So now it's gonna be more tactics. So it's not gonna be a long phone call, maybe 5 minutes. And then after the match we talk again about why I did wrong.
Not about what you did right?
No. No, Haitham never. Open flat white? Oh, no. Hi. To be honest, it was hard. It was hard after last week. You still remember some stuff. It's not the same. I only had a practice or two before today's match, so obviously you get bad memories back on court. But then after the first game, I think I shake it off and I just played much better. Thanks, guys, for spending the day with me here at Palm Hills. It's 10 p.m. now. I'm gonna go back to my hotel room and sleep, and see you tomorrow in my quarterfinals match.